Hi, I'm Kyle Gerard with A+ Flooring and Construction. We're in our showroom and I want to show you some of the new products that we have. We have a complete line of ceramic tile from Premier Tile. We also have the new Chesapeake LVP display, as well as a lot of our shawl carpet displays. We'd love for you to come down and shop with us here at A+ Flooring and Construction. A couple new things that we have a brand new complete line of cabinets. We also have our new metal roof distributor for metal roofs here in town, as well as shingle roofs. We can supply all your needs at A+ Flooring and Construction. So come see us at 371 Georgia Highway 338 or give us a call at 478-676-2662.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, when you're talking about the great things that are happening in Lawrence County schools, you're talking about East Lawrence High School. We're in the brand new facility, and it is beautiful. And we've got the man in charge with us, Dr. Lee Collins. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing well. This is fantastic.
It is absolutely beautiful. And they're putting finishing touches and they're polishing things up. It is beautiful. Everything from the grass to the walls to the building, it is beautiful.
You know, when you think about when you first started, that initial groundbreaking and all of the things that are transpired to what we see now, it is truly outstanding. And we know there's been so much going on to get this together.
It is. So when I left for a moment to go to lunch, and on my way back, as I came up, I was a little emotional.
Oh, no.
Because we were standing there about 18 months ago. 19 months ago, and it was nothing but rock, and they were beginning to clear things off, and I was trying in my mind, we were standing right there. It didn't look anything like that. It didn't look anything like this. And the thought that occurred to me was, like, the people that this school serves deserves this.
Absolutely. And you know, the sense of pride and the sense of ownership I think that people are taking with this, people in the community, you know, the alumni, when you see this facility for yourself, it's really going to be breathtaking.
It is. It is. And I'll tell you, so every night I've stayed a little bit late for the past few.
I've seen you late.
Yeah. And so, well, the other night I left so late that I couldn't get in my car because the sprinklers were going. But so as I leave at night, it's really heartwarming and wonderful to watch the community people, parents, graduates, alumni, just driving around, trying to get a sneak peek, looking in windows.
Got their cameras
and they're walking along the new stadium, or they're coming around the back of the building, but their interest level is genuine, it's authentic, and I mean, it's a victory. It is an accomplishment, and they're just so proud of it.
It is. I mean, it's really amazing, and I know that you all and your staff are excited, you know, going into the different rooms in the offices, and you see them busy getting everything together, and I asked them, how do you feel? And their response, I feel great.
Yeah, and they're giddy about it, and they can't wait to see their neighbor's classroom, and we've got new desks and we've got new chairs, and to see the way that they arrange them, they're getting new ideas. It's almost like it's a new beginning is what it is. It's a fresh start for a lot of people who've been working hard for 20 years. But to reconfigure their rooms 7 different times, and I'm guilty of that too. I rearranged the cafeteria 3 times, and I realized how old I am and how out of shape I am. But because I want it to look just right, I want it to look a certain way, and that's the way they feel.
And with that, you know, that sense of pride, we want to make sure that the kids out there take that same pride, that same ownership, so that when they come into these new buildings, that they really show that respect and take care of it.
Well, we're going to model that, and that's the expectation. Like, I can't even imagine them not. And so the expectation is that we're going to keep this place looking like this, and I think we're going to start day one with it.
And you've got great classrooms. You've got great classrooms. We had the opportunity of going into the classroom and just seeing how they're structured. And then you've got your labs with the desks.
The desks that go up and down by remote control. You've got the large arched windows, in the classrooms. The views are beautiful. The shades, when you pull the shades down, like it blocks that distraction. It's going to allow teachers to, I think, really optimize the level of engagement, but they're beautiful. So that's one part of the building. And then you've got another part, the 400 halls, what we're going to call it. It's the CTAE hall with the labs. Those classrooms are huge and they're beautiful. The band room, like I just go look at the floor.
Yeah.
Because it's got the most interesting sound-proof or absorbent floor. The weight room is beautiful. The gym is beautiful. They're putting in the trophy cases right now to be ready for open house, and like it's gorgeous.
It's exciting, isn't it?
You can't deny that it's exciting.
And we're just so grateful, because this is something that East Lawrence High School, the Falcon Country really needs, and we're so happy.
Well, we're tickled to death.
And you've got a lot of new members, a part of the Falcon family. Let's go over those.
Well, I've got about 16 new people. So I'm going to try to see if I can remember them. I got a cheat sheet, but I'm going to see if I can remember them. So in the English department, we have Stephanie Henson Davis, and I've also hired her husband. I'll tell you more about him in a second. But she comes to us from Johnson County, but before that, Florida and Michigan. She's taught several different grade levels. She's taught social studies. She's joining our English department. And then in math, we've got an alumni who's coming back to us. I think she was a 3-sport athlete. She was ranked really high in her class. She may have been salutatorian, valedictorian. I'm not sure, and I don't.
That's okay.
But that's Shay Cephas, and she's coming to us from Twiggs County, but she graduated from here. And then in the science department, we've got a really good one, and she came to us from Dublin. She was there for about 18 years. She's got 24 years of experience, I believe. Her name is Erica Wade Johnson.
She's amazing.
I can't wait.
The whole family.
And then in social studies, our head boys basketball coach is Dwayne Lothar. He's been at the middle school for several years. He'll be joining us. In the special ed department, we've got 3 new teachers. In our adapted learning classrooms, we've got Heather Rogers coming to us from Heartland. We have Matthew Henson Davis, who is coming to us again from Michigan, Florida. And we're really excited about that. But that's my favorite population in this school. That's when I need something good for my heart. That's where I go visit that classroom. So we've got 2 amazing people there. We also have Miss Alicia Stanley, who is coming to us from the elementary school. I also have Elena Brantley, who is a former 5th grade reading teacher. She's coming to us from Hawkinsville. I don't know the name of the school. I don't have to know the name of the school because she's at East Lawrence High. Yeah, she's at East Lawrence High School.
That's what matters.
She's our media specialist. I have 2 new nutritional staff members. I've got Cynthia Newell and Maisha Williams, and we're happy to have them.
Yes.
Now here's the cheat sheet. All right. So I've also I've got another alumni, and I may have left off one, but I've got a new PE teacher, and Chris Burley, whose father worked here for years. There's his bench. His bench is sitting right behind us. But he was so invested into this school, and I told him, I said, I bet your daddy is in heaven, happy that you at his school. And he goes, hey, don't forget my mama. My mama is too. So we also have somebody else coming back to us. Half the day he'll be working with that adapted learning classroom. I don't know if you know Joel Watson.
Oh, Lord, the myth, the legend.
Joel Watson. And we also have a new school resource officer in Mark Graham. So I think I did pretty good without the cheat sheet.
You did pretty good.
Yeah.
You did great.
Well, I'm excited to have them. Like this in 26 years, and for the past 15, I've hired staffs, and I've always thought I've done a good job.
Yeah.
But I think that the level of experience and expertise and prior engagement, like every one of these people have been engaged wherever they were.
Yeah.
And they're coming here, and they just want to love on the kids in this community, and I think it's going to be fantastic.
It is fantastic, and just starting off this new year and starting off right, you had to get them all together and give them that, that speech of just rallying them together. How did that go for you all?
So you must have heard. No. So what I told them was, we talked about mission and purpose and vision, and my vision for this school is that they see what I see. Yeah. And what I mean by that is I I don't feel like we need to turn things around. I don't feel like we have to purge the ones that don't want to join us, and I don't have to. That's not the situation we're in. Dr. Hall did a great job for 5 years. He put us in a really good position. So I come in off a pandemic, and we're at pre-pandemic levels. We're higher than we've ever been in a couple of areas, and I'm just excited to parlay in that whatever comes.
For sure.
And so what I told them was they needed to start understanding their own greatness. They got to understand their value to this community and proceed that way. And it was brought up, and I hope it wasn't disrespectful, but I asked the question, where did you've heard East Lawrence is the best kept secret in Lawrence County in Middle Georgia. Where did that come from? And I'm like, because it's about time to start letting that secret out of the bag. It's about time to let people know what value this school brings. Right. I understand it might have been Tryon Reynolds who came up with that in the 80s, maybe early 90s, that it's the best kept secret, and it is, no doubt. But I think it's our job to share our story and not let other people. We've got to push that story out there of the amazing things we do, and you could start with every single staff member and make a list a mile long.
That's right. We're controlling that narrative.
That's what we're trying to do.
We're controlling that narrative. Well, we're excited, Dr. Collins. We're excited about this new year. We're excited about the great things that are going to be happening right here at East Lawrence High School. And even with this new building, this new facility, you still have your core foundation, and that's making sure that these kids are safe and they are well educated. Is there anything else that you want the people out there of Dublin, Lawrence County to know about East Lawrence High School or those kids and what to expect?
So we're setting a really high standard. There's some really high expectations. And we hope that plays itself out in a lot of different ways. But what I want the public to know, what I want the parents to know, is that I'm going to try my best to be visible. I try to be kind, but I'm accessible. And if you need to discuss something, or if you want to access to this building, let's not forget, we've got open house Friday. A through L in the morning, M through Z in the afternoon. Sunday from 3 to 5, we've got the community open house. I know the FCCLA has volunteered to come out and act as ambassadors and let people know where to go.
That's right.
And we also have a prayer walk that afternoon at 6. And so you're welcome to come then. If you don't make it, call me and make arrangements. I'd love to show this and these people off. So let me have that opportunity.
That's right. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Collins. You're amazing. I appreciate the friendship relationship that we have, and you are accessible, and you want to make sure that the people have what they need and that communication piece is there. So we appreciate you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Lee Collins, the principal here at East Lawrence High School.
First Lawrence Bank invites you to experience banking at its best. Whether you have personal or business needs, we're a full-service bank big enough to handle all of your banking needs and small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank like First Lawrence Bank. Looking forward to your future. That's First Lawrence Bank in Dublin and Dexter, member FDIC.